Chapter Summary: FastLane Distinctions. Not all businesses are the right road. Few roads move at, through, or near the law of effect-ion. The best roads and the purest FastLanes satisfy the 5 FastLane commandments: need, entry, control, scale, and time. 30. The Commandment of Need. What do we live for if not to make life less difficult for each other? George Eliot. Sand foundations crumble houses. 90% of all new businesses fail within 5 years, and I know why they fail. They fail because they fail the commandment of need. Need eats CST. When you build a business on a flawed foundation, it will fail. Sand foundations crumble houses. Businesses that violate the commandment of need either belong to the 90% failure category or masquerade as a job. Gravity cannot be defied, and the winning premise of business is a simple yet often forgotten by most business owners: businesses that solve needs win. Businesses that provide value win. Businesses that solve problems win profits. Selfish, narcissistic motives do not make good, long-term business models. Think about the purpose of businesses. Why do they exist? To satisfy your selfish desire to do what you love? To satisfy your craving for wealth and financial freedom? Seriously, no one cares about your desires, your dreams, your passions, your whys, and your reasons for wanting to be rich. No one cares that you want to own a Ferrari and prove your parents wrong. No one cares that corporate America wronged you. No one cares. Yes, the world is a selfish place and nobody gives 2 shits about your motives to go FastLane. So what do people care about? People care about what your business can do for them. How will it help them? What's in it for them? Will it solve their problem? Make their life easier? Provide them with shelter? Save them money? Educate them? Make them feel something? Tell me, why on God's green earth should I give your business money? What value are you adding to my life? Reflect back to our producer/consumer dichotomy. Consumers are selfish. They demand to know what's in it for me. To succeed as a producer, surrender your own selfishness and address the selfishness of others. Stop chasing money, chase needs. Never start a business just to make money. Stop chasing money and start chasing needs. Let me repeat that, because it's the most important thing in this book. Stop thinking about business in terms of your selfish desires, whether it's money, dreams, or do what you love. Instead, chase needs, problems, pain points, service deficiencies, and emotions. Entrepreneurs fail because they create businesses based on selfish premises, and selfish premises don't yield profitable businesses. They lead directly into the 90% failure wastebasket. I need a new income stream. I'm an expert in blank, so I'll do that. I read a get-rich book and it says to start a business. Wrong. Wrong. And wrong. Again, selfish, narcissistic premises are VIP invitations to violate the commandment of need. You and your business attract money when you stop being selfish and turn your business's focus from the needs of yourself to the needs of other people. Give first, take second. Needs come first, not money. Needs precede money. Engage the marketplace with your own selfish need, and my bet is placed on your failure. Joe was a martial arts expert and he loved his craft. Following the advice of gurus, he set out to do what you love and opened a martial arts studio. Within 10 months, his studio closed, as he could no longer support his family on his $21,000 per year business profit. Before Joe started, he was destined for failure. He got into business based on a faulty entrepreneurial road paved with sand, a premise based on selfish needs and selfish desires. I'm an expert in martial arts and love the art, therefore I should open a studio. The correct foundation is externally based on needs in the marketplace, not on internal selfish needs. Instead of selfish motives, what should have Joe been thinking? Is there a need in my neighborhood for a martial arts studio? What are existing martial arts studios doing wrong that I could do better? What improved value do I offer the martial arts student? What assets do I bring to this community? Joe failed because there wasn't a genuine need in the marketplace and his motives were selfish. Had Joe analyzed these questions foremost, his odds of driving a successful road would have dramatically improved. Several years ago, during the economic expansion, I noticed a standalone storefront being built in my mother's neighborhood of Chandler, Arizona, a white, middle-class suburb of Phoenix. As the building went up and the store tenant moved in, the heat of failure percolated. How did I know? This new store was a hip-hop apparel boutique. Fasten your seatbelt, here comes failure. Why? The store violates the commandment of need. The neighborhood doesn't need a hip-hop store. The area isn't urban, there are no dance clubs nearby, and nothing looks remotely hip-hop. In fact, not 100 yards away there is an elder care retirement home. Is a 91-year-old grandpa the target market for hip-hop gear? The obvious problem here is selfishness. The owner is following his passions and his love for hip-hop music and culture. Maybe a life coach told him to do what you love. Whatever the motive, the need is internal and not externally based on the marketplace. I predicted the business would last 12 months. After 18 months, the business disappeared. The road was paved with sand because no need existed. Money chasers chase money, not needs. Frequently I read posts from aspiring entrepreneurs with grandiose goals of making a fortune by starting a business. Hang out at any business forum and you will see the misdirected, selfish foundation poisoning the well. How can I make money starting a business? What business can I start with $200 and still make $5,000 per month? What home-based business can I start? I have a friend who manufactures widgets. You think I can make money selling them? How can I make a passive income? What's a good product to sell on eBay? What's the best business to start on a shoestring? If you sit around and ask yourself these types of questions, you'll likely end in the failure category because these dialogues expose your preoccupation with money and not needs or value. You've got it backward. I call these entrepreneurs money chasers. They hop from one business to the next, scalping and arbitraging market imbalances, rarely solving needs or creating momentum. Sometimes these selfish business owners use questionable business practices as customer needs are neglected and money is pursued with relentless zeal. Money chasers are consumers who haven't quite made the transition to producer. They want to be producers, but they selfishly think like consumers. For example, in the housing boom, money chasers became mortgage brokers and real estate agents. The burst of the bubble purged the industry clean of the excess. Now with foreclosures at an all-time high, loan modifiers are the newest money chasers. Every boom and bust brings forth the money chasers who are selfishly motivated to hop aboard a train of trends, but are in business solely to serve themselves. With plenty of selfish consumers to prey upon, money chasers survive and thrive until the next bust or they're exposed for fraud. In times of excess, scams, schemes, and rip-offs pervade because money chasers invade and imbalances are created. To attract money is to forget about money. Want to make big bucks? Then start attracting money instead of chasing it. Money is like a mischievous cat. If you chase it around the neighborhood, it eludes you. It hides up a tree, behind the rose bush, or in the garden. However, if you ignore it and focus on what attracts the cat, it comes to you and sits in your lap. Money isn't attracted to selfish people. It is attracted to businesses that solve problems. It's attracted to people who fill needs and add value. Solve needs massively and money massively attracts. The amount of money in your life is merely a reflection to the amount of value you have given to others. Ignore this symbiosis, and money will ignore you. Successful businesses share one common trait: the satisfaction of consumer needs as reflected by sales in the marketplace. The marketplaces and consumers, not you, determine if your business is viable. If you sell 10 million anything, 10 million people have voted that your product will help them or satisfy one of their needs. The only FastLane road that works is a road paved with cement, rock-hard needs, wants, and solutions, not sand. A rock-hard pavement gives you the unfair odds. Solve needs on a massive scale or in magnitude. It could be as fantastic as starting a software company as Bill Gates did, or something seemingly minute like putting a new spin on something old. If you own a website that services 10,000 people daily, you're making an impact. If you own a real estate company that provides housing to 1,000 people, you're making an impact. Make a freaking impact and start providing value. Let money come to you. Look around outside your world, stop being selfish, and help your fellow humans solve their problems. In a world of selfishness, become unselfish. Need something more concrete? No problem. Make 1 million people achieve any of the following. 1. Make them feel better. 2. Help them solve a problem. 3. Educate them. 4. Make them look better, health, nutrition, clothing, makeup. 5. Give them security, housing, safety, health. 6. Raise a positive emotion, love, happiness, laughter, self-confidence. 7. Satisfy appetites, from basic food to the risque sexual. 8. Make things easier. 9. Enhance their dreams and give hope. And I guarantee you will be worth millions. So the next time you're trolling the web looking to make money, sit back and ask yourself, what do I have to offer the world? Offer the world value, and money becomes magnetized to you. Do what you love and die as you do. Beware of another guru speak. Do what you love and the money will follow. Bullshit. That is, unless you want to violate the commandment of need. Do what you love is another mythical decree perpetrated by hypocritical gurus and so-called life coaches who are probably 3 clients away from broke. Sadly, the road of do what you love rarely converges with wealth. In fact, it might lead you down a road to destructive love. If you're like me, do what you love was never an option. Think about what you love and then think, will someone pay for it? Is it going to solve a need? Are you good enough to make money doing it? Most likely you aren't. For do what you love to work, you need 2 things. 1. Your love must solve a need, and 2. You must be exceptional at it. I love to play basketball, but I suck at it. I can't parlay my love of basketball into a career. I love to play piano, but again, I suck at it. I love many things, but I suck at them. If I wanted a career in any of these loves, I'd need unlimited time and money because no one would pay me a dime to do it. Who wants to endure that? Ineptness? Consider this book. I love to write. The book represents a dream of doing what I love, and that dream was made possible by the FastLane. If I needed this book to pay for my mortgage, I'm not sure it would. I have no clue if this book will sell 10 copies or 10 million. Therefore I can't rely on it. Doing what you love before money often isn't good enough because we aren't good enough. Additionally, so many people are doing what they love that the marketplace for that activity is so crowded and margins become depressed and heavy competition reigns. Authoring a book is a crowded space. Just because I love to write doesn't guarantee money will follow. In fact, no one cares that I love to write. Do you? Of course not. You want to know if my writing will help you. In a magazine interview, billionaire R.J. Kirk was asked about the benchmark to his success. He replied, "It is for others to say whether I am useful or not. It isn't for you to decide whether you are useful. The marketplace makes that determination. People pay for their satisfaction, they don't pay to satisfy your need of do what you love. People pay for solutions, not for your enjoyment. People pay for solved problems. People don't give a dirty dog ass about your love for whatever. If do what you love doesn't fill a need spectacularly, no one will pay for it. This book is possible because I didn't need the confirmation of money to authenticate my skill. If that sentence is not too complicated to understand, you get my point. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Regardless of sales, my book is a testament to do what I love or whether I'm good at it or not. The FastLane allowed money to be removed from the equation. Now, I don't need to get paid to do what I love. I just do it. In other words, money led to do what you love, it didn't follow. How's that for irony? Lebron James gets paid to play basketball because he is good. One of the many destinations of the FastLane is to remove the confirmation of money from your do what you love activity. FastLane success means I could play basketball 7 days a week. I can play video games all day. I don't need to get paid to do what I love because I can now do it for free.